Forging links.
Forging links.
Forging links, one person at a time.
Grand afternoon, grand evening, wherever you are in the world, ladies and gentlemen. I know you're probably expecting the one and only Kalpesh Patel, but unfortunately he is on a flight and he couldn't make it. And this morning I was privileged enough to have a call from Kalpesh, or a message from Kalpesh saying, Dizzy, I'm not going to be able to make it on Nuts and Bolts. Would you do the honor? And I was like, it would be a pleasure, an honor, and a compliment to fill your boots, Mr. Kalpesh Patel. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're ready for a wholesome nuts and bolts. And today's topic is visualization and seeing the future. So how many people are interested in seeing their future? Because you know what, ladies and gentlemen, I interviewed a remarkable man 15 years ago, and he's named by the name of Ken Brown, and he said, Dizzy, you can't be what you can't see. What does that mean? That means, how do you know you've arrived if you don't know what your destination looks like? I know many years ago, when I was 21, many years ago, my uncle, he said to me, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And where do you see yourself in 10 years? And I often say this when I do talks wherever I am. And the reason I am the way I am is because he gave me a destination. He gave me a location for me to head to. And I often say life is like a taxi. You know, when you get into a taxi, what does the driver say? Where are you going? If you don't know where you're going, where is he going to go? He's not going to go anywhere. And why is that important in our business? Because for all of you right now, we all have a vehicle. We all have vehicles as far as a job is concerned. That's a vehicle for you to get to your financial goal. That's your vehicle to get to your career goal. So right now, all of you here on Nuts and Bolts already have a vehicle. Now the question is, do you know how powerful this vehicle is? Do you know where this vehicle could take you? Now the reason I say that is because I'm in the same vehicle as you guys. The same vehicle as Kalpesh. We all have the same vehicle, the exact same thing. So what's possible is equal. What's possible for each and every one of you right now is the same, because we all have the same vehicle at the same time. Now, for me, when I saw this vehicle 2 years ago, last Friday, I understood. I understood what this was. I understood the timing. I understood the position that we have in the marketplace. I understood all of that. But what was really, really, really important was I already had a vision. I had a vision of where I wanted to be from 20 years ago. And Kalpesh has done this. When you look at your life goal, when your goal is small, obstacles will come in the way and they will cut out the sight of your goal. So we often say, make your goal so big that nothing can get in the way. So today's session is about visualization. And, you know, when people say, oh, I don't have a vision, I don't have a dream, go back to when you were kids, right? My son, who's 6, has so many dreams, so many aspirations, but I don't even have to reference him because I know myself, right? All of you on this call here today will have all had dreams when you were younger. I'm not talking about the dreams now, because the dreams now are logical dreams, right? Logical dreams are the ones that you think about how you're going to make it happen. Well, today, how is none of your business. How about that? How you're going to achieve what you want to achieve is none of your business. Why you want to achieve it is more important. And then on top of that, once you know why you want to achieve it, the next thing is you have to visualize it. You have to see it. Now, some people create vision boards, which are great. And those vision boards are designed to imprint them inside your mind. So it doesn't matter where you look, you can see it. I often say there's two types of people in the world. There's ones that see it before it happens. And there's those others that have to see it in order for them to believe it, right? So in order for you to manifest and to visualize and to create your future, the key is to see it in your mind. And there's a story, I don't know if many of you know the story of Walt Disney, but Walt Disney had an idea in his mind of how Disneyland was going to be. And unfortunately, he passed before it was created. And on the day that it opened, they had a grand opening and they had a mass unveil, and there was lots of people, lots of media, and someone said to Walt's brother, and they said, "Oh, it's a shame Walt wasn't here to see this." And his brother turned around and he said, "No, Walt had already seen this in his head." So my question to you is, what is it that's in your mind? What is it that's in your future that you'd like to create? Because once you understand what is it that you want, and there is going to be that voice, right? And this voice will say, "Yeah, but you don't have the money, but you don't have this, but you don't have this. You are in this position." We're going to put that voice to the side for right now, right? Because how you're going to achieve it is none of your business right now. We have to visualize what it is you're looking for so that you can be that. Because like I said before, you can't be what you can't see. Why is it I'm living my dream? Because I've already seen this, where the life I'm living right now is not a surprise. No way is it a surprise. The things that are going to happen for me in the future, they're not a surprise. Not at all. The life we live right now, the times I've had with Cowpish, they're not times that they're not a surprise. It doesn't surprise me at all. I can see Lisa nodding her head because she knows me from 15 years ago, right? I've had dreams for 20 years, and only the other day where I was sharing some of my stuff with somebody and my wife was like, "I didn't know that." But these have been inside here because I expect them to happen. I expect them to happen. So the first thing you got to do when you visualize is let's figure out, and if you're driving, I don't suggest this exercise, but if you can close your eyes, let's do an exercise where you can go back to when you were a child. Go back to when you were a child, and what is it that you really, really wanted to do? Imagine, what are those things, those dreams with no limits, right? When you're a child, you want to do so many things. Now, you don't have to go too far young, but think about something that's really important to you. Because as you've got older, you may have put that on the back burner. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, you have a vehicle. You have a vehicle that's positioned in the marketplace in such a unique space in time. So close your eyes and visualize, what is it you thought of? Now imagine doing those things and getting paid the money you deserve. Go forward in life. Imagine the house. This was an exercise that someone shared with me. They said, "Dizzy, go into the future, and what does your house look like? When you go into the house, when you open the door, when you open the front door, what do you see? What does your kitchen look like? When you go into the kitchen, what color is the worktop? When you open the fridge, what's inside your fridge? What can you see outside your kitchen window? Imagine the view that you want to see, because this is you creating it right now. If you have a garage, how big is your garage? Do you have any cars in there? What cars are inside your garage? And if you have an upstairs, walk upstairs to your bedroom. How many bedrooms do you have? When you go into your bedroom, what can you see out of the window? What does your wardrobe look like? What does your bathroom look like? If you have children, what do their bedrooms look like? What does your guest bedroom look like? What color are the sheets? Again, what's the view? Is your house detached? Is it in the mountains? Do you have a beach view? Because all of this is your dream. It's your creation. It's your Disneyland. I know for me, there are so many things that I've visualized that have come true already. And it's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. Because once you've got that image down to all the details, you might not want a house for yourself. You might want to create houses for communities. Whatever it is, put down the details in your mind. Get all the details you could think of. Because the more details you have, the more accurate it's going to be. The more likelihood you're going to get it. Why? Because it's your dream, right? It's your visualization. Feel, what does it feel like? When you look at your bank account, how much money does it have in there? These are details you can't miss out. Because whatever details you miss out, they'll be put in there for you. And you may not necessarily like this. I remember many, many years ago when, as a hairdresser, I noticed that I thought about something. I thought about a client and they showed up. That to me was a sign. I wonder if I think about what I want, will it appear? And I did my own experiments, but thankful to my uncle who said to me, set yourself a goal. Where do you see yourself? And I can thankfully say, hand on my heart, everywhere I've envisaged my life to be, every vision I've had has come true. What does your health look like in the future? Now, once you have a clear image of all of these things, you may want to write them down once you've opened your eyes. If you've got a notebook, write them down. Make these notes, because you can't be what you can't see. Everything that exists, somebody thought of that in their mind, right? So write down as much as you can of what you can see. And you can always add to it. Keep adding to it. Keep saying to yourself, this is my vision. This is what I see in the future. I once said that your thoughts and your dreams and your visualization, once you have that, the universe will organize it all in line with your vision. Now imagine someone starts complaining. Is that going to be your vision? In fact, I remember when I lived in Cape Town, I had no money. I used to work for a company and I used to get paid every 14 days, but my electricity got cut off. And my friend, who's a multimillionaire, he said, come and stay at my house. And while I stayed there, I had lots of people phoning me saying, oh, why don't you come out? Why don't you come out? And he said to me, how much money do you spend on going out, Dizzy? I said, I don't spend any. I haven't got any money. He goes, well, you're obviously spending a lot of time because lots of people want you out tonight. And he gave me this example. He goes, imagine your thoughts, right? You're thinking about wanting to go out and you want to party, you want to do this, you want to do that. So up there in the heavens, they're saying, right, he's saying party, throw him some more parties, throw him some more parties. And you're thinking about money, and then all of a sudden you're thinking about parties. Okay, he thought about money, but send him more parties, send him more parties, send him more parties. So what is it you're thinking about? And how can you focus on your vision? Like I said before, if you need a vision board to slowly create that first, then create your vision board. Create the home you desire, the car you desire. If you're not into cars and homes, what does it look like? What does that life look like? I remember meeting John D. Martini. He said, the person who can hold the image long enough of what it is they want is the person that will get it. So the question is, you have to hold the image in your mind so strong that nothing can take that vision away. And when you have that vision, nothing. I would often say to people, what I plan on doing in my life for the next 500 years, there is no person on earth that can stop me. Imagine that. It's unstoppable. I will achieve my vision. And there's nobody that can stop me. So the next question is, who do you have to be? What kind of person do you have to become to achieve those dreams? To create the vision that you have, you know deep down inside. You know what discipline you have to have. I remember Kalpish once said to me, he goes, Dizzy, in life, you don't get what you want, you get what you deserve. And I thought, that's a bit harsh, isn't it, Kalps? Why are you saying that? And then I heard Zig Ziglar say, if you choose to eat too much today, you've chosen to weigh too much tomorrow. You can choose to set goals and realize your potential, or you can choose not to. So now you have a vision of what it is you want to achieve. The question is, who do you have to be to deserve that? I know in those early days when I started off at the minimum package and I went onto the calls at 6:30 every day, I got told, be plugged in. Stay plugged in. You know why? Because when you surround yourself with people that want you to win, you increase your chances of winning. I know that for a fact. I will not miss nuts and bolts. I will not miss the trainings. Why? Because we're in a room full of people that want to grow. We're in a room full, right now you're in a room full of people that want you to win. Imagine that. Where does that happen in life generally? If you're a football team, if you're a football fan, you know, you take it personally, right? And there was a football fan who used to live in our house. And when they'd lose, he physically felt like he'd lost. But imagine this. Imagine if you couldn't lose. Imagine that you could never, ever lose. And no matter what decision you made, it was the right decision. And some of you may say, well, I decided this once, but it didn't work out. You either learn or you win, right? I often say to guys, you know, once you get into your 30s, you know what kind of woman you want. If you've been as experienced as me, then you'll know. Because once you get to a certain stage in life, you know what you like and you know what you don't like, right? And if you're one of those people that finds it difficult to make decisions, the moment you step into one, you'll know pretty soon whether it's the right choice. And then you've got to act quick and say, okay, I know exactly where I want to be. So write down, who do I have to become? What do I have to do? What commitments do I have to make? What disciplines do I have to create for myself? I know, hanging around with Kalpesh, in order for you to step up, in order for him to call you and say, Dizzy, I want you to stand in, he has to know that you're capable of doing it. Otherwise, he wouldn't have asked me. And he's a remarkable man. You all know that, right? So to step in his shoes gives me a signal, because he said to me, listen, if you want to step up. I remember once partying with Kalpesh one morning, you're not going to believe it. He told me off for being 20. I was 5 or 10 minutes late, but he told me off in front of everybody. He said, listen, if you want to become me, if you want to get to the level I've got to, who do you have to be? You got to be here on time. You got to be here before everybody else. So once you have your vision, you know deep down inside. You don't need to go to no seminars. You don't need to go and read any books. You need to close your eyes, look within, and see who you really are, your true potential. Because look, you all have greatness within you. I often say to people, the odds of you arriving here today, or you being born, are 4 trillion to 1. When they say you are born a winner, you are. You're all winners. But sometimes we just need to be reminded, right? So today could be the first day of the rest of your life. How about that? It doesn't matter what's happened. It doesn't matter if last week everyone told you, sorry, mate, what you're doing is a pyramid scam. It's all over the internet. Don't come back to me. It's okay. You know why? Because the world is in trouble right now. And you have something that can help everybody. Bills are going up. Interest rates are going up. Jobs are not getting paid more, but everything's going up. And all of you right now are positioned in the world in an industry that is about to go through the roof. Only today, somebody messaged me saying that you can get crypto mortgages now. Wow. Was that a beacon of light? When I found out that crypto.com was sponsoring the UFC, sponsoring the World Cup, sponsoring the F1, what does that tell you, ladies and gentlemen? You are part of 4% of the world right now. you are positioned in a place that's going to go through the roof. Or as they say, go to the moon, right? So embrace the position you're in. You're already born a winner. That's a given. But you're in a position now that's super blessed. Super, super blessed. So I want to acknowledge my co-host today, because we have a co-host, and for him it's 3:15 in the morning. Well, no, sorry, it's coming up to 4 in the morning. So we are coming up to the end of the 30 minutes. I think we've gone to 24 minutes. And we've got plenty of hands up. So my question is, George, are you going to be helping me with this? I can see he is. So first in line we have, as usual, Danielle. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Where are you in the world? Canada, right? Oh, let's unmute you. There you go. Oh, we can't hear you yet.
Hey,
Yeah.
can you hear me?
We can hear you now.
Oh my God. We are so lucky to have you today. I'm freaking out. You are such an inspiration. Holy,
Thank you.
where have you been hiding?
I've been hiding behind Cowfish.
No, you can't do that anymore. No way. You know, I've been writing out my dreams and in detail. But I don't know, the penny dropped. The penny just dropped. Thank you so much. OMG, I love you.
Well, look, I've been practicing this for a long time. It's not the first time I've had to do this. You know, when I was 26 and I met Kalpesh, I wanted to get paid to talk. I was a hairdresser for 20 odd years. And then I met Tony Robbins, and I didn't realize that was a career option. So that's when I met Kalpesh, and he said he's a motivational speaker, and I bugged him every day. For about 2 or 3 months, I said, listen, give me a job, give me a job, give me a job, give me a job. And
Well,
here we
you
are
don't have to
today.
practice. You don't have to practice anymore. You are motivation. You just are motivation, inspiration, and thank you. I swear to God, this is another one of those aha moments. My life has just changed. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Danielle. Thank you very much. Next, we have Cecilia. Cecilia Aiken, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Listen, I want to say hi to everybody. I want to say thank you, Dizzy, because you have been an inspiration to me from day one. I've been listening to your story from when I first heard Kalpesh's call. And you talk about vision boards. I'm at work. This is a copy of my real vision board. I just put my mom's picture in there because I changed my desk here, but I look at it every day. I have it on my screensaver. I write down stuff. I visualize things. Right now, I'm struggling because I keep getting negative little thoughts, like about things. Like I see things changing and evolving. Hyper has been very instrumental. The mindset that we're getting from being together in these communities and talking, every time I get a little further ahead, negativity, little doubts and uncertainties are coming to my mind. So I'm asking for prayer. Just keep me prayed up, because I believe that, the closer you get to where you want, the deceptor tries to take it away, and we get that doubt and we get that uncertainty. I don't want to feel that. So I'm asking, that we stay positive. And I'm thankful for where we're at in this community. So helpful.
Okay, let me share something quickly that I heard the other day, when you said about the penny dropped for me the other day, because I've been listening to a guy called Joe Dispenza, and he said that your thoughts are like electrical frequencies, okay? And your feelings are a magnetic frequency. Now, if your feelings and your thoughts don't match, the manifestation will be difficult to proceed. Now, that layer of magnitude of magnetism is unknown, and it requires faith. That little voice you said, that needs validation. Just say, I don't need you. I have faith. And it's the faith and your thoughts coming together that will make it real. So you're on the right track, Cecilia.
Thank you so much.
Keep those visions, yeah?
Yes, yeah, I will do. Thank you.
Thank you. That is another visionary. Mr. Nicholas, how are you, sir?
My goodness, yes, thank you very much, Dizzy. This was beautiful. My God, yes. I'm drinking your words, if that's how we say it as well in English. But this in French we say like really we're absorbing everything. This is beautiful. You're inspirational. Thanks a lot for all of that. And I love the last touch as well. I mean, the training after the training. Your thoughts are electrical frequency. Do I have it correctly? And emotions magnetic frequency. Is it what you said?
Yes. Yes.
Beautiful, beautiful. I'm actually more and more connecting to my dreams. I've been actually, I've come with a very bad program, I guess that's a better word, where, I started listening to trainings. I was not taking notes. I was also, how to say, not doing the little things. I had a lot of resistance, really. That was this. And today I just started. I mean, I've put here and there, sometimes I put some dreams, something, but I've been resisting a long time to make a vision board, make a list. So you combine with the gym run stuff at the beginning, very, very powerful session. I'm starting to write my dreams. I have lots. I started with no dream actually. One of the bad resistance, right? I started in life. I didn't have dreams. I spent 35 years with no dreams. I was just like, and I think my dream as well, part of my dreams that drives me, thanks to Hyper, is to help people not to be like I was, like not to have dreams. I think there are many, 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 and this is a very strong vision of mine. Just help people dreaming. And you've done just that today. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Nicholas. Always great to see your energy, because I'm on all these calls, even though it's the first time I'm delivering. I'm still always on the call. So yeah, I really appreciate your share. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.
Nicholas. And next we have our very own Alberto. How are you, brother?
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. I've been away for 3 or 4 weeks. A difficult time of the year, because that is when, unfortunately, my brother passed away last year. So it's just been a year, and I've been back home with my mom. So I wasn't able to plug in or anything. Too many things to take care over there. But yeah, listening to what you were saying today, one of the things is nice to see you delivering this part of the trainings. It's very good to see you here. Is just becoming aware again of the dreams. And yeah, as another member just said, I got my vision board in there, and I was actually visualizing what I can see from the kitchen, which I'm not going to spend much time in there though. But I could see the view from my bedroom, and yeah, it's just like my wife and I were talking about it, and she goes like, "What can you see out of the bedroom?" And I'm like, "I can actually see, the actual sea just in front of me, wide open sea." And so we're like, "Then we are not actually looking at the same vision there." I said, "Why?" "Because I can see the mountains." And I said, "Yeah, that's because your bedroom is at the back." So there are ways of actually putting it, but yeah, it is something that is clocking in again. I've missed this a lot, but again, no really good times for me anyway. But yeah, I've missed coming in here. Mario was texting me saying, "Where the hell are you?" So hi Mario, nice to see you here too. And yeah, I'm back in here. I'm still delivering the Spanish training for the technical trainings. I'm working on the translation of the Spanish presentation. So I'm still around, and just taking baby steps again. But nice to be here again.
Nice to have you back, Alberto. And my thoughts and prayers are with you and your family in these trying times. Thank you very much, Alberto. Next, we have Leonard, another old school veteran of the industry. How are you, mate?
Yeah, good. How are you doing today?
You know what? It's a plum pleasing pleasure and an honor to be filling in the boots of Mr. Kalpesh Patel.
Actually, I'm not going to ask you how you're doing. I'm going to tell you how you're doing. You're on fire. I have been inspired. Seriously.
Thank you.
You are the speaker that you saw yourself as.
Thank you.
So yeah, just great. I put my hand up because so many people put their hand up. So I figured, okay. And then I really had not much to say this time around. Can you believe that? But I will say this. You were very inspiring.
Thank you.
And I really like the topic that you chose, or the two of you chose, because we do get hung up on the how, when really the why will just take care of all of that. So I just wanted to add that in, and nice to see you setting the fire as you often do.
Thank you very much, Leonard. Always a pleasure to see you too. And
thanks, Dizzy.
Your words of wisdom. Sai, S-Y, there you go.
Hey. Hey, Dizzy.
How are you?
I'm awesome. Awesome. Oh, I just love your inspiration. I mean, your take on the day is awesome. I mean, I've been watching you since when you first start. Well, I've only been with the company a year on the 20th of April. But anyway, you really inspire me. And
thank you very much.
I'm not there yet. I'm getting there, but I'm trying to build my team, and I'm trying to help as many people as I can. But like you said, everybody said it's a Ponzi scheme. I'm not messing with it. Well, at the time when we had the 300 HUs, that's too much. I said, well, yeah, but you got the microcar pocketbook, and you got those whatever those people names are. I said, okay. I said, if you ever change your mind, my number is still good. But, all you can do is, offer. I offer. I mean, most of the people that I talk to are strangers because I help my family as much as I can. But, I guess they're waiting. They have to see it before they are ready to, come jump in. But like I said, you just inspired me. I finally got a chance to talk with you.
Thank you very much.
But anyway, for all anyone that's new, and I know Mario's out there somewhere. So hi, Mario and Donna. But anyway, anyone that's new, all I could tell you that close your eyes and dream, and when you wake up one day, it's going to be reality.
There you go. Thank you, Sai, for always coming on. Yeah. Next, we have the hyper driver, Mr. Mario. How are you, sir?
Mr. Dizzy. My goodness, we finally get to talk, huh? We're always like, what's up over there, man? I watch your videos all the time, and I'm always up, plugged in. Sue, Sharon, Hassan, Cecilia, all you guys, man, I dream. I've dreamed since I was a young guy, okay? I used to play this one game called Rose, okay? And this Rose game was a game that you would immerse yourself into this huge atmosphere, just like Hyperverse. And I related to it. I was talking to one of my old members because I was a guild leader of over 1,000 people. Okay, and these guys, we would all gather up first before we would go out and fight, kind of like in a circle. So our little 3Ds, little guys would come together, and then we would plan our battles for the day. Okay, what I'm saying is I've always dreamed of being in a community where actually, rather than me paying to play, I'm actually getting rewards for playing and creating real human beings in one community. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here right now with a good friend of mine. That's Richard.
How you doing,
Okay,
Rick?
he's a retired veteran. He's joining up, as a matter of fact, as we were listening to you guys, signing him up, getting him on Kraken, and step by step listening to everybody. And I didn't know how to do this before, but thanks to all the leaders that we have, I know how to do it. You know, and this dream is becoming a reality, and my world is starting to grow very big because every one of you guys, I sit here and listen to all the things you guys say, and it records. Today's day 98. Okay.
Right.
And I've been able to reach out to everybody and virtually hug everybody and plug in. You guys have a great one. We got the Portuguese team going, we got the Spanish team going, and we got the English team going. Everybody, come on and let's party.
There you go, Mario. I can't wait to meet you in real life.
Oh, you will.
Coming soon.
You will.
Thank you very much, Mario. And look who we have next. My brother from another mother, if it isn't the gas man himself. Hassan the gas man, I call him.
Brother, good to hear you. And definitely, I think, you've been working towards this. I think, this is you. You are a speaker.
Mm-hmm.
You're an inspirational speaker. You definitely inspired me tonight. And it made me kind of revisit, because I was a dreamer from a young age, and I had big dreams. And one of my dreams was to make one of my dreams was for my family to be completely free, not having to worry about anything. And that's one of my whys as well. Getting in touch with that why that you were talking about, and also I just wanted to add, visualization is really, it's been huge in my development in hyper, and meditating and really looking after the garden of my mind, especially going through sort of changes, and because only I can do that, and then kind of creating some space and peace, or space and silence within my mind to then connect to that why, and I mean, wow, Dizzy, you are you are an absolute legend, and
thank you very much, Hassan. Well, you are the perfect student, because I remember when you first came in and you were saving up your money for your kitchen.
I was, yeah.
And look at you now, doing launches every day. So well done to you, brother, for being coachable, trainable, and who you've become now is a leader. I can't wait for you to get to V5, man. That's a well-deserved position for you, brother, because you are doing it.
Thank you, Ray. Big love to you.
Always a pleasure. And someone who's doing it. Come on now. This is Superwoman herself. Come on down, Supertel.
Izzy Pie, oh my God, you smashed it this evening. Well done for just stepping up and being leader, right? I'm so inspired by you. Like, it was like as if you've been doing it forever, so really, really well done. And I'm so grateful that you're in my life as the leader that you are. So thank you so much, first of all.
Thank you so much,
I love what you said, right, in the beginning, like if you can't see it, you can't be it, But also, I just want to add another spin to it, right, is because something that I tell all my leaders, right, is if you can't be it, you can't see it. So the reason I say that is because when you create it in your being, like you're being it now, like you're going to manifest that as well, right? So, like I'm constantly being the identity and the person that I want to live into being, and that has me then manifest my dreams, because my subconscious, my mind, my body, my, everything in my being has really already created that I have everything that I want, like now. So it's a really, really great way to create your dreams. So thank you so much for representing that, and just being who you are.
Thank you for being you, Sue.
Thank you. We're just in a street food restaurant here in Portugal, eating Indian masala papar and pav bhaji. We're here with the girls. Look.
How are we doing, girls?
Hi, everyone. But we all Dizzy's on tonight. Let's plug in.
So Sue, we could call you the Spice Girls, couldn't we? Eh?
Yeah, you could.
You could be the Spice Girls.
Or the masala babes or something like that. Yeah. Thanks, Dizzy.
Thank
See
you,
you soon.
Sue. Next, we have the lady with the world right behind her. The world right behind you, Sharon. I can see it.
Hey, Dizzy. I've been so wanting to connect with you. I don't know if you've seen me before, but
Of course.
you were amazing today. I felt you. You were on like a high vibration. Your energy is just electrifying. And I think a lot of people felt that. And everything you said resonates with me because I'm into law of attraction, right? And the visualization stuff, I do that. I've got my vision board. You know, one of the things that got me involved with that was think and grow rich. Yeah. And they talk about that. You know, you create your reality. And it's not just about the thoughts that you think, it's the feeling. You've got to feel it as though you already have it. There's a lot of things that I've manifested recently, meeting Kalpesh, Sue, she's awesome, and Rick, so many, Sharon, so many people. I really needed that. And manifestation works, but you have to be in alignment. You have to be in the right vibration, like you've spoken about. And also, one thing I want to add, you've got to do the action. Now, my why is I want to help my family to be financially free, but I want to have a house as well. So what I started doing, I started scripting, writing down everything that I want to manifest, what my house looks like, everything that you mentioned. And also, I'm starting to ring up estate agents. I'm actually doing the action and looking at houses now. That's the next step. You've got to do it. But, you know, you're awesome. I'm not going to take up too much time, but I love everything about you. Keep on rocking it. And you're a speaker. Now, step up. Carl Pesh, you got your money now. You're taking your money now for a run. So, you know, yeah, watch out for this guy. It's amazing. Thank you,
Sharon. Thank you very much. So from Sharon, we go to Anthony, the man we haven't physically met yet, but we almost met, didn't we?
Oh my God. Listen, Dizzy, I didn't even know I was going to make it today to even say hello to you, you know? I was on the train, kept getting cut off, and I kept putting my hand up and I said, look, if I get a chance to even say hello to you on this, you know, dynamic presentation, I mean, you just smashed it today. I was listening, I was getting cut, but it didn't matter. You know, it was just a pleasure to come and say hello to you. I will meet you one day. I've been tracking you everywhere. I keep missing you. You know. Anyway, what I wanted to say was dream big. You know, you mentioned about dream. I've been dreaming, right? Big. My dreams are written down. I'm ticking boxes one by one. And for the people who don't believe in what's going on, you know, they tell me, look, you know, these guys are going to take your money and run. What I said to them was, I am going to meet people, and that's what I've been doing. And I'm going to show you these people are real. They're all, you know, members like us. They're all making, you know, wonderful. Look at you. From the hairdresser that you were, right, to having nothing. Look at you now. You're doing everything, and you're helping your family move around. You know, seeing places. That's what I want to do. I want to take my people, my family, around the world and show them what this world has to offer us. And I'm enjoying the ride. And one day, Dizzy, I'm going to meet you. All right?
We will see.
But I just wanted to come and say hello to you. Thank you, Dizzy.
Thank you very much.
Thanks
a lot. And next we have my co-host.
Hey guys, how we going?
And what time is it for you right now? It must be what, 4:25 a.m.?
Yeah, 4:26 now. So yeah, we've got 4 minutes left.
Wow. Amazing. That's what you call commitment.
Yeah, so that I can get on nuts and bolts, I've actually got an alarm set for 3:15 so I can log on and get in the top 1,000, and another one for 3:25 which says now's time to get dressed so that you're not naked on these sessions. Wow. But man, you're on fire, and like the goal boards, guys, just complete them and put them there, and just imagine and think of the word imagine imagine, because just imagine. And like, I've been in this industry for 35 years and I've always made money, but never had success until this iteration came along. In 9 months, or now it's now 10 months, or tomorrow, I think it's 10 months I've been involved in the business. We've brought in over $1 million US tether into the program in that time for V2. And it's just, I've never had those sorts of results before. But also with my vision board, jet skiing to Alaska, I'm an absolute jet skiing nut. I go jet skiing everywhere I can. And so jet skiing to Alaska has been on my goal board for over 15 years. And each year I've had to just move it to the next year because I couldn't do it, just couldn't make it happen. This year, and again, in 24 days, I fly from Melbourne to Seattle, and we're jet skiing from Seattle to Juneau, Alaska. And it'll be another thing off my board. The other one, I don't know if any of you guys were in Amway, but back in the time, Dexter Yeager used to say to us, go and look at your dream, and you see that. But one of the other speakers, he used to say, my dream is cabin on the lake. And I'm going, wow. And I've always thought, I love cabin on the lake. One of my mates called me yesterday. He says, when you're in America, he says, I've got a cabin on the lake in Ohio and I've got 2 spare jet skis. Just come and stay at my place for 2 weeks. And I go, oh, yes. So guys, put it on your board. Be really, really specific. A couple of years ago, I put a particular jet ski on my board, which hadn't even been manufactured at the time. And I got it almost, and when it actually came, it was basically almost it. The horsepower was just a fraction different, but it was still really, really fast. That horsepower one that I've had on my goal board still hasn't been produced yet. But as soon as that one's made, it'll be coming to my house. So guys, this thing is just absolutely awesome. Give it your best. And how awesome was Dizzy tonight, guys? Big virtual round of applause for Dizzy. He's done awesome.
Thank you very much, George.
I'll jump off, and here comes Stephen.
My brother from another mother.
Dizzy.
It's the gold.
Hey. Oh, wow. What an awesome call, Dizzy. You know what, mate? I've missed you, man. I've missed you.
It's been a while, isn't it?
You've got an energy, man. And I've had the pleasure of spending time with you, Dizzy, you know? And you told me the story about when you first met Kalpesh and how you wanted to be paid to talk. And you got something special. We all know that. But you really managed to put that out through your heart tonight and really connected with me. And the thing I'd like to say more than anything is I understand, and like I speak to Hassan a lot as well, and Hassan knows this as well, is very much that way, the importance of manifestation, you know, the power of manifestation. But the thing that's incredible about you, Dizzy, and I just get such inspiration from you, and you really ground me, is you have this unshakable faith. You've just got a knowing, you know? Well, I've always been good at manifesting. I've always been great at dreaming, but the worry creeps in sometimes. But you've got this way of just putting a force field around you where you know where you're going, nothing's taking you off your path, and you're just moving forward. And that's something, a leaf out of your book, I definitely want to take on more. And I've learned a lot from tonight, Dizzy. So epic. Epic, mate, you know. And
thank you very much.
Big love to everybody on the call. You smashed it, Dizzy. Thank you for letting me speak, man.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I know we've got a lot of people still got their hands up, but we are pushed for time, 7:30. I know there is a presentation at 8 o'clock. So if you have people that have a dream, you need to show them this vehicle. Because ladies and gentlemen, in fact, you're not going to believe this. Before I saw this deal, I'd actually given up on my dreams. Would you believe that? I actually gave up and I was settling to be a barber. I'd said to my friends, you know what? I can't be this guy anymore. I'm just going to be a barber. Thank goodness this purple fire came up around. So I can be me. And you all have the right to be you too, right? So dream, make sure you make your notes, and we'll see you on the next well, now it will be leadership, right? So Saturday. Thank you all for turning up and showing up. It's been my plum pleasing pleasure, as Les Brown would say. And I'll see you all on leadership. Thank you very much.
And also, guys, technical training, jump in there to technical training. They'll have lots of good info for you this week.
Yes.
Fill those rooms.
Thank you very much, George.
Thanks, Dizzy.
Okay.
Forging links.
Forging links, one person at a time.